Ladies and gentlemen of the Action Army, what is going on? And welcome to another episode of Answers for Athletes. Why are you staring at me like that? Today we have Cash with us. Nap time is coming up. However, I wanted to give you guys a quick video before we go and we take our nap. Hopefully, I can take a nap too. Naps are performance enhancing for most people. Just a quick side note. We got a question from Delta Gamer 4016 who says, how many reps should I do for those velocity half squats? So he commented this on my review of Just Jump by Just Jamari. And I will put a video on the screen of what he's talking about of the velocity half squats. And then I'll tell you 2 or 3, I think I'm going to go with 3 quarter squat variations that I use with my athletes to improve our performance. So what I would do for those specific velocity half squats, I use those with my athletes from time to time, not all the time, but I would do 4 sets of 5 reps. That's going to be great. So you do want a little bit lower volume on those. I do like to load up somewhat heavy, but the main point for that exercise is that bands are going to be helpful because it's going to pull you down faster than you could pull yourself down, and you are slightly lifting your feet off of the ground. You are dropping down, so it is a very fast eccentric, and you are reversing that and doing the concentric as fast as possible. So we are really focusing on a fast stretch shortening cycle, moving the bar and the bands as fast as we possibly can. If you don't have bands, that's okay. Just do it without bands. You could do the same exact thing. But that is the first quarter squat variation that I do use with my athletes. I don't program that variation, but I do use that with my athletes in person. What I tend to program a lot for my athletes and what I really like is doing banded quarter squats for time. Banded quarter squats for time is going to be, it's highly underrated. So it's a little bit of a contract and relax technique, but it is just great for the stretch shortening cycle. You can load it up heavy. You can use bands or no bands. But what I like to do is get as many reps as possible in a certain amount of time. So in my programs, I might say that you have 15 seconds to do as many quarter squats as you can. And I'll give you a number and I'll say, if you can't do, for example, 15 reps in 15 seconds, the weight is too heavy. So make sure that it's light enough that you can do a rep per second. But that's the second variation. So the first variation is the quarter squats with bands where you're slightly lifting your feet off the ground. You're going down fast eccentric and back up. The quarter squats for time, banded quarter squats for time, is where we're doing very high reps. So it's going to be 15, 20 reps, and 15 seconds is a good time frame to do that. So you start your stopwatch, you put it on the ground. You got to start a little. So if you're doing 15 seconds, you're going to have to start it for about 25 seconds. Then you look at it, you unrack the bar, and that's what I'm saying. You go at the 15-second mark, and then you go as fast as possible until the timer goes off on your phone. Or you can just have a friend time you, but if you don't have a friend, you got to do it the other way with the timer app on your phone. Or you could just do 15 reps as fast as possible without timing yourself. That is also going to work. Just be sure that your intent is as fast as possible. The third variation of quarter squats that I like to use, I could give you 4, right? We'll throw a bonus in there at the end. The third variation is going to be quarter pin squats. So you have a pin squat, you load up extremely heavy, and you just explode off the bar. It's great for starting strength, great for rate of force development, and great for obviously producing high amounts of force in that joint angle that we jump with. And then the fourth version is just a normal heavy quarter squat. So that's when you load up the bar heavy and you're just, instead of doing a deep back squat or a half squat or a parallel squat, we are doing a quarter squat. Anyways, these are just a few variations of quarter squats that I use in my programs and with my athletes in person. And you can try these to see if it helps you increase your vertical jump as well. Anyways, we got to go take a nap. He's going to be getting cranky real soon. And if he's cranky, so am I. Just kidding. But leave your question down below. Comment, jump for a free vertical jump, body weight vertical jump training program. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace.